Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yvonne and this is STICKYMESS17. My channel is all about cleaning information, inspiration and motivation. So if you're interested, please like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM when I upload a new video. All the products I use in my home are on STICKYMESS17.co.uk. There's a link there. They are affiliate links because they're through Amazon, but they are at no cost to you for the affiliation. Now, I am going to tackle this understair cupboard in this video. What started out being I need to find a tool, ended up being change the light bulb and let's tidy it all up and crack on. And I ended up doing a lot more than tidying it up. I even painted the walls, had to wait for that. And then I also laid a new floor. Well, for the most part, because I only had enough flooring to do the floor that is visible. So the first thing I need to do is pull everything out of this cupboard, and I will show you the aftermath of pulling everything out this cupboard. It's amazing. This cupboard is so small. It's my Monica's closet. I store a lot of rubbish in there, but there's a lot of stuff that I needed to get rid of and just make a load of space. So that's what I'm going to crack on with doing, and then we'll get into prepping it and getting it ready for painting.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want, I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you, I've been...
Okay, now if you see little red spots on my shoulder and on my back, I have been absolutely devoured by, I think, mosquito bites. So excuse that. I haven't got any rashes. I'm not having any medical conditions or anything with these spots. They are just bites. I think the last couple of days has been so cold and that the mosquitoes have migrated into my house and just decided to have me for dinner. Lovely, thank you.
If you stay with me, I'll love you in the dark. So shine on, don't lose your spark. Show me what you got. Let your colors burn. Let your colors burn.
So this part of my house I have never touched since the day we moved in. It is got smoke damage on it. I think somebody used to hide in this cupboard and have cigarettes or something. So there's a lot of damage. The wallpaper, well, there's no wallpaper on the actual walls, but there's some on the shelves, is peeling off. There's patches of paint. There's just paint falling off. It's so old. There's cobwebs. There's all sorts of things. Thank goodness the cobwebs are only at the top so I can vacuum them up. But it does need a bit of TLC. I know this cupboard is not really seen, but I just think it looks untidy, so it makes me not really give a monkeys about it. So I just make it untidy, and now is the day today is the day to change that mindset and make it a clean space and a usable space that's not just going to be full of clutter. So now I've already swept the floor, but now I'm going to run the vacuum over it. And then I decided to scrape the wall, so I'm going to run the vacuum over it and just try and pick up all the bits. I don't know why I'm doing that, because I'm going to open a tin of paint and make more mess on the floor. But I suppose it's easier to clean up if paint drops on the floor. But there's a lot of, obviously, bits on the floor from the dried paint and the paint that I've scuffed off, and I've just vacuumed the top there, which is where all the cobwebs are. There are old cobwebs, there's no live spiders or anything in there, and just give it a good clean and like a blank canvas, so I can start and just make this room a bit more, I would like to say presentable, but it's only me that's really going to see this cupboard, and obviously because you're watching this as well, I suppose.
We'll never need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of a lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young.
So I've got what feels like an eyelash in my eye, and I'm going to show you now how much rubbish and clutter was actually in this cupboard. I don't even have space to stand in my utility room, and my utility room is bigger than the understair cupboard, and it's overflowing into my kitchen. As you can see, I cannot actually stand and make a walkway for myself. Oh my goodness. But now it's all out, I can start moving on to getting things nice in there. I'm going to clean off the door frames. As I say, there's quite a bit of like old cigarette damage or something on there. I will paint the door frame eventually, but for now I just want to do the inside of this room and get it so it's workable. And of course, I've got my supervisor watching and wondering if she can help. What you doing, Mum? She just wants to look around, and I can't believe it. After I'd painted, they decided, I've got a little window there, and I painted the windowsill, and I closed the window so they wouldn't be in and out of there. And they still managed to jump on the windowsill, and they walk all over my utility counters and the floor with wet feet, with wet paint. So I don't know how they managed to squeeze through all the stuff that's on the floor, but that was fun cleaning that up.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do.
So here I'm just starting with a white gloss paint. It's the exact same paint that we use on the doors. I'm not buying any paint or anything for this room. I'm only using what we have to hand. So this has actually got another shelf underneath it, but I need to get a piece of wood in order to make a shelf, so I really can't be bothered. But I'm going to paint this, and I don't know why I painted the shelf first, because I ended up bumping into it. Thank goodness I'm in overalls, because otherwise my black clothes would have been a right mess.
Closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have.
And as you can see, I've already smacked my face onto the paint because I've got a nice white mark on my cheek. And I didn't realise that until after I'd finished doing the entire room and I'd done the school run. Oh dear, with some paint on my face. But hey ho, that's life and the joys of painting. But as you can see, yes, it's stripping, I don't care. But it is going on one coat, no problem. I'm not too fussed about the condition of the painting. It just needs to be freshened up because it's going to get damaged with tins and goodies going on and off the shelf. But I just wanted to freshen it up a bit. I could have wrapped it again, but I can't really be bothered.
As long as I can be here with you, everything's alright. Swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have.
You can see the smoke damage on the door. It's like quite yellow, and I will, as I say, paint the door frames at a later date, probably when it's a bit warmer, so that it will dry really quickly so I can close this door, because I don't like the cats in there, because obviously there's chemicals and things that my daughter doesn't generally go into this cupboard, but it will be done at a later date. I'm just checking the drying time on it, and now I'm going to wrap the little shelf at the back here that has got just the the DC Effects stuff that I used in the kitchen. It's a damaged roll, but I really don't care. I'm just covering the shelf. I will be honest, it didn't stick as well as I'd like, but hopefully in time it will stick a bit better, and it's going to have heavy stuff on it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but it just tidies it up a bit.
Give me all your love.
So this paint that I'm going to use now is the colour of my old colour in my lounge living room. I've got a full tin, so I'm just using that. And this was 2 hours of painting in a 24-second clip because I put it on time-lapse, so it went really quick. I did go over it again with a roller, a very fine roller, and just tidy it up because it was quite a bit of brush marks. But I do actually find painting with a brush a lot easier than with a roller and a lot less messy. So, and there you go, it's done. But now I've got to clean the floor yet again, and I found some floor tiles. I'm no flooring artist. I did do my bathroom floor, but I've got a box of floor tiles left over from my bathroom, and there's literally just enough. I've got one spare tile to do this, so I'm not lifting the little dishwasher that's in there. I'm actually storing that for a friend. And then I'm just going to lay the floor what we can see, and I'm not really bothered about that corner where the dishwasher is because I don't use it and it's occupied. So, and I'm not lifting that thing on my own.
Strangers again. I thought we'd never fall. Could have tried much harder. All we have are scars.
So the first thing I'm doing is just laying them down with the paper on the back. I got these ones from B&Q. I think they were £20 a square metre or something. No, it couldn't have been that much. Or I paid £20 for the lot of them. This was ages ago though. And I'm just going to lay them on the floor, make sure I've got enough to go through the entire floor. Obviously I've got quite a bit of cutting to do, but pulling this paper off is a blooming nightmare, but they are so sticky and they're all pretty easy to lift up, but I'm not going to take them up anytime soon.
Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again.
And as you will see in a second, on the left side of my neck, I have got another lot of mosquito bites, and all up my shoulder as well. Oh, seriously, these mosquitoes, I don't know why, they just like my blood so much.
Now that we parted, I better get started. It's time to get my head up again. You said that you had to, I'll try to forget you. Just didn't think we'd end up this way. Like strangers again. Strangers again. Like strangers again. Oh, I know things will never be the same. Like strangers again. Like strangers again.
Just having done that much, I think it already looks a lot better, even though it looks absolutely rubbish. And the paint is patchy at this point because it's obviously drying. I'm not doing the skirting. It's like a concrete skirting. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to cut the pieces to size so I can fill in the extra gaps.
And now we've been through a lot, holding hands while screaming at each other. And I don't know how to start, but I still love you like I do. It breaks my heart, no text, no calls from you. Without you, could shake this off, but you're not that tough with me. So run away with me, come home with me tonight. Run away with me, it'd be worth the time. Run away with me, I made you feel alright. Run away with me, and I'll be good this time around. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. I'll be good this time. Don't say we're drifting apart, I can't stand to
Like I say, I'm making a right mess of this, but it worked and it turned out all right. And I really don't give monkeys. It looks a lot better. It all fits. And as I say, I'm no floor layer, but I got it to fit and look reasonable at the end of it. As you can see, it does make a very big difference when it's all laid and it just looks, just from that horrible, like blue, horrible tile, whatever's on the floor is peeling and cracking. So this just makes an improvement. And as I say, this room's not really used. I've got these spare. I haven't actually spent any money on this room, but it looks better anyway. So doesn't, to be honest, anything would make this room look better before it started. So in the next video, you'll see me repacking the understair cupboard, and you'll see how it's actually turned out in the end. But this is a very long video, so I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everybody's time, your subscriptions. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on those notification bells so you're notified every Wednesday and Sunday at 10 AM. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, see you, bye!
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining.